Yeah. Ain't nothing but against the party.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Welcome to my stimulus party. Hey. Hey. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, YouTube. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? If anybody up, come on in the room. Come on in the room, hey. If not, you can catch the replay. Now, every time I be try my best to have a morning video. I really be wanting to get up like 7:30. I be up, but I don't be camera ready. And I just get distracted by all the things I got to do on my to-do list. But anyway, if you don't know, now you know this is stimulus party. I just want to know how many of y'all got y'all check. Did y'all get your stimulus check? Hey! Say good morning. I see two of y'all in the bush. Well, let me get my disclaimers out so we can get this party all the way started. If you allergic to gaining knowledge, critical thinking, every now and then I talk about solar, but not in this one. I'm gonna be talking about stimulus. Growing foods and mass survival when shit hit the fan. Yeah, shit has hit the fan. These little stimulus checks ain't gonna rescue the people out of losing months of work, okay? And months of bills piling up. But guess what? I'm grateful I got mine. If you worry about a few cuss words, if you so your ears, you so sanctified, your ears burn when you hear a cuss word. And other expertise, this may not be for you. Last but not least, well, it's not the last. If you're a hot mess, love messiness, as in cyber harassment, this video ain't for you. I'm going to be trying to educate some of y'all because I saw a lot of misinformation going on out there in these YouTube streets. Just the final one to get the party started. I'm legal. I'm a bona fide certified card carrying member of the Cannabis Club, and I will be self-medicating. So if you 18 or under, school. Actually, YouTube fake for that. This what I'm talking about in this video. It applies to you under 18 too. That's why I want market 18 and over. Because if you 16, you work at McDonald's, or 17, you work at McDonald's and don't nobody claim you as a dependent, you can get the stimulus check too. But I'm going to focus on the category that I fit in, and to reassure you guys that it absolutely is true. You got a check coming. So come on in. This is stimulus party. Anyway, I downloaded and printed out the information as it relates to this stimulus, because I know a lot of people got confused like I did. I got confused because it said when you go on the website, it says non-filers go to this section, blah blah blah. But when you actually read it, it tell you you don't have to file anything. So here it on the website, it tells you to go to the non-filers payment tool and put in your bank information. Well, truthfully, the fact is you don't have to do none of that. Just sit back and wait. If you already get direct deposit, you get your benefits direct deposit. And the people who fall in this category are the people who get Social Security retirement, Social Security disability, survivor benefits, supplemental security income, that's SSI, or railroad retirement benefits. Guess what you have to do in order to get that $1,200? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. If your account is already set up for direct deposit, you don't have to do anything. Just wait and it's gonna hit your account. It hit mine, so I'm living proof that it worked. They are giving out the checks. It is happening. It is for real. And so your girl is happy. Hey, so glad to get that check. Who don't want a check or don't like a check that you didn't have to work for? But I feel sorry for those parents who've been out of work and not getting paid, off work, laid off. There are other steps for you to do if you're a business. You couldn't make the payroll because of this BS, because your restaurant was shut down. So you really lost your income. It behooves you to get over there to the IRS. Hey, Kareem. It behooves you to get over there to that IRS website and fill out the necessary things you got to do to get that loan. You can get a $10,000 loan, I do believe. But I'm only focused on those that fit in the same category with me. You retired. You get SSI, or you get SSDI, or you get retirement benefits. And you are non-filer. That means your SSI or disability does not go above the limit. Good morning, how you doing? This is the stimulus party, hey. I just want to focus on those people in this one, just to keep repeatedly saying that you don't have to do anything. Now, the people who do have to do something are those who fall into that category. You get SSI, or you get SSDI, or you get retirement benefits, or you're a veteran, and you also have a dependent, whether that's an adult dependent or a child dependent, but you do have a dependent, then you are the ones they need you to file. Okay, if you receive any of those benefits but didn't file tax return 18 or 19, you have until May the 5th. Get over there to the IRS to use the non-filer tool. If you get on there, you'll see something called the non-filer tool. That's what this is talking about. You go to the non-filer tool on the IRS website to receive your $500 payment per dependent under 17. If you miss the deadline, so don't fret. If you miss the deadline or you can't do it by May 5th, then you still get to get that money next year when you file your 2020 tax return. Now, the May 5th deadline is only applicable to SSI and veterans VA beneficiaries who need to let the IRS know they have dependents eligible for the $500. No action is necessary if you don't have a dependent. So that's the category I fell in. I have no dependents. It's weird, but I've been an empty nester now officially for about 3 years. So I don't file. Nobody claims me as a dependent. I don't claim nobody. So you don't have to do anything. All you got to do is wait for that check to hit. If you already get direct deposit. Yep, I got my stimulus check, so that's why I'm doing this. Now, one irony is you get this check and the first thing you want to do is spend it. Oh, you got yours the 15th? Oh, okay. Well, I just got mine yesterday. I sure want to go somewhere. So yeah, this is the stimulus party. This is stimulus party. So I already did my disclaimer about self-medicating. So I'm about to put one up in the air like I just don't care. Because I really don't. Hey. Yes. So if you haven't checked your account, go check your account. If you haven't checked your account, go check your account because they said the next go round the checks was issued as of today. Today is the day. I got mine yesterday. But the next round of checks. All right, here we go. Yes. Okay. I appreciate you too, Kareem. You always keep a smile on my face. I appreciate you too. Let me go back to the gangster party.
Ain't nothing but a gangster party.
Hey! Okay, so back to the business. If you are like me, you have no dependents, you retired, you get Social Security benefits. Hey, Darius Brooks, how you doing? How you doing this morning? Okay, back to the stimulus thing. This is the stimulus party. You didn't read the title. That's what this is. Hey. I'm doing all right. I feel better. Who don't feel better when they got some more money in their check in their bank accounts? And the crazy part, because I haven't been nowhere and I haven't been shopping, I had a few coins already in there. I wasn't flat broke. When it hit, so it wasn't like I was thirsty looking, but I was checking because I did want to make for sure or certain that it was true, that you didn't have to do anything. Now, I read it and I saw that was true, So now I can officially say it's true based on me because I didn't have to do anything. Just check my account the day before yesterday. It was there. I had a comment. I had a comma in the bank account. Hey, hey. Somebody want to know, can you file next year? Okay, well, I got this information from a reliable source. You can go to the actual website, IRS, but yes, you will get a $500 check per child. So let me put this on pause and I read this out clear. You have till May the 5th to do this now. Make sure y'all don't drag your feet. If you do have dependents, you need to get on it. And this is even if you have if you get SSI or VA. If you claim somebody else as a dependent on your income tax, you are eligible for 500. And it says Social Security Railroad type beneficiaries who don't file tax returns were given until noon, April 22nd, to claim an extra 500 payment for dependents under 17. These are people who don't file returns or risk waiting until next year for the funds. So the thing is, if you don't get in by the May 5th thing, the deadline is already passed for Social Security and railroad retirement beneficiaries who have dependents. But the thing is, you will get that money to you for the dependents next year. So unless the deadline is extended, those who missed the cutoff will get their stimulus payment of $1,200, but will now have to wait until next year to collect the $500 for the extra for the child. And yeah, you're eligible for $500 per child. Okay, so now the first wave of payments included individuals and couples who had already filed 2018 and 2019. So if you already filed 2018 and 19, you should have already got a check. That's probably why you got a check on the 15th, Kareem. But the CARE Act gives the Treasury Secretary authorization to electronically deposit the stimulus payment into accounts taxpayers had designated for direct deposit of tax refunds on or after January 1st, 2018. So if you already had that set up, you should have already got a check by now. And officially for me, I'm a SSDI beneficiary, and therefore I got mine day before yesterday. Um, that's it. Please don't. That's it. Retirement rents and raves. That's mainly what I wanted to let people know. Cause see, I don't file. I'm a non-filer, so everybody. It was people that was wondering, well, what if I don't file taxes? I don't file taxes. I don't file. I don't file taxes. So I didn't know whether I was gonna get in on this stimulus thing. Now this is official confirmation that you get in. My 1,200 hit the account the day before yesterday. So now non-filers, if you fall in the category, the ones they want to use the tool is people who haven't already filed for 2018 or 19. And therefore the government don't have your bank account information to do a direct deposit. Now I said, now these are the people who are likely eligible for the economic impact payment if you meet all these requirements. You're a U.S. citizen, you have a social security number that's valid for employment, could not be claimed by nobody else as a dependent, and had a adjusted gross income under it just says certain limits. I don't know what the actual number is. You can use the non-filer payment info tool to provide simple information so you can get your payment. You should use this application if you meet these requirements. If you're a U.S. citizen, had a gross income that did not exceed $12,200, $24,000 if you're married for 2019 and did not file a return 2018 or 19 and were not otherwise required to file a federal income tax for 2019. For this scenario, you use the tool, because what that does is give you opportunity to give the IRS your bank information so you get direct deposit of the benefit of the stimulus check. Now they got down here different scenarios. This came directly from the IRS website. And so here's one of the scenarios. If you're 20 years old and unemployed, no other taxpayer can claim you as a dependent for 2019. You aren't required to file a federal income tax return because you had no income. You may register with the IRS using non-filers in payment to get your $1,200 check. So you get to get a check if you didn't even work. You don't have no income. If you don't have no income, use the tool so you can get your check. You didn't have no income, zero. You get a check. You get a check. You get a check. You get a check. And you get a check. You get a check. Are they doing coronavirus testing in your state? I want to get tested. I don't know. That's a good question. I'm gonna call around because I want to know. That was the first thing I thought of when I got the check. I said, you mean to tell me they got enough money to give everybody a $1,200 check, but they don't have enough money to get everybody a test? What's up with that? I guess it's the supplies. The demand is greater than the supply. So I don't know. Yes, you get a check, 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 you get a check. Hey, Wigs. Good morning, Blue Lotus Empress. How are you today? So I just gave you one scenario. If you're 20 years old and unemployed, you ain't had no money. You ain't on nobody government program. You don't get food stamps. You don't get none of that shit. You just out there null and void. People looking at you crazy because you ain't no kid. They can't claim you because you ain't been there long enough, or you got your own apartment and landlord ready to put your ass out. You get a check. So make sure you go on the website and fill out that tool. This is for non-filers. This is applicable to non-filers, okay? You don't have to file income tax. Matter of fact, I'm going to just keep it all the way 100 with all of y'all. I have been telling people this for decades, literally. No U.S. citizen is required to pay income tax. One day somebody gonna believe me. If you read the Constitution, you cannot have an income tax unless it is apportioned. And look that word up and you'll understand what I'm talking about. It has to be accounted for. The income tax that people pay robotically, blindly, without paying attention to none of the language on their form. If you even look at your 1040 form, baby, the language is optional. Kareem, you said, hey, bitch, thank God I didn't know you had joined the chat. Welcome to the chat this morning. That's true. Now you think about it, they give everyone $1,200, but they don't have enough tests to test people. Test right. Make that make sense. You got enough, but see, that's because we done gave the Federal Reserve the power to print money anytime they want to. And it's not backed up by anything like gold or anything. So our damn dollars ain't worth shit. But you know, I'm about to invest my $1,200 check into something that's gonna pay off to for the future, to years to come. So yeah, so if you're 20-year-old, and it ain't just limited to 20 or 20, 30, 40, 50, your ass unemployed. Excuse my language, I did give y'all that warning. No other taxpayer can claim you as a dependent, and you're not required to file a federal income tax return because you had no income. You get a check. You get a check. My son and I haven't received anything yet. Okay. Did you file taxes for 2018 and 2019? Oh yeah, about the citizens that don't have, U.S. citizens don't have to pay taxes. If you read the Constitution, they had a full page ad. Go Google. I'm gonna stop saying Google. Bing it, Yahoo it. I don't care what browser you use. Safari it, Opera it, Bing it, MSN it. American Freedom to Fascists. It's a movie that the guy who made, oh, I forgot the name of the Bette Midler's movie. He made a documentary about income tax. He laid it out. He talked to everybody, even the government, the IRS officials, high appointed officials in the IRS, confirm what I've been knowing since 1995, but wasn't scared to, was too scared to actually do it until 1996. I have not filed since 1996. So it's true. Only if you look up, search, do the search, Freedom to Fascists. That's the name of the video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put that in this chat. That's why I went on and paid. I stimulated the economy by going ahead and paid that StreamYard. Y'all the motherfucking bomb diggity. I like being able to type in multiple platforms, the same information. I don't have to do it over double time. That should be taking a half an hour sometimes just to set that all up. Anyway, Freedom to Fascists. It's all about the income tax. Educate yourself. Go and actually read the Constitution. The IRS tax, it is shown. All taxes is shown in the Constitution what is required. The only people that are required to pay an income tax is people who receive their income from out of the country. So if you are a U.S. citizen and your income comes from out of the country, like for example Canada or maybe Mexico, whatever, if it's out of the country, those are the only people that owe an income tax. It's 7 states that don't have an income tax at all. And you think that 7 states could get away with it if it was a real law that was mandatory? It's not mandatory. We've been voluntarily giving the government your money, and they not providing anything for that money you give them for your income. How can you tax a man's labor? When you labor, you you are exchanging your labor for wages. Tax is only levied on something where you're profiting. You're not making a profit when you go to your job. Matter of fact, when you get through paying your living expenses, most people can barely cover their living expenses when they have a job. Taxes only apply to income, gains. When you read the word, it's about gains. So I'm going to go ahead and put that video in my chat.
What happens if your own government is using more force and more coercion on its own citizens for the purpose of achieving its political ends. Is that government engaged in terrorism?
American people expect us to protect them and protect their civil liberties. I'm going to do that.
What is being sold to the American people today as American?
Okay. Now I'm gonna put that. You just watch that video. You'll get an education of your lifetime. When I tell people this, I read about it. I knew about it before this video came out, but it was produced, I think, in 1990. Hold on, let me check it out. I think it's 95. I can't remember. It was 90 something. It wasn't a 2000. So this video is stuff is old, but I knew about it since 95. Nevertheless, Americans blindly, without questioning, without challenging, pay income tax every year. I taught my son, he not getting in trouble. They kept, people was like, oh yeah, that's why you could get away with that because you on disability. I wasn't always on disability, and then from 2004 to 2006, even after I was on disability, I became disabled. I worked 2004 to 2006, didn't pay no income tax. Who has videos? There's a black lady that worked for IRS that says she felt guilty after realizing what you're saying. Yeah, she's in this video. I just posted a link to this video. I know you're talking about. She started her own business to help people. And the crazy part, out of all them people who publicly outed the government about the fact that there's no income tax, she the only one went to jail for it. They made her go to jail because she had a private tax service and was telling people that they didn't have to pay the income tax. So she has to word it carefully, but she the only one actually went to jail for that. She still have a business right now to this day. She just ain't gonna tell you. And I'm not an accountant, so I ain't got no license to worry about losing. I can say it freely, and I don't give a damn. I'd rather empower my people and die trying. Let me tell you something. All that money you letting the government take out of your federal and state income tax, hold on to it yourself. Put that in a mutual fund account. Fidelity is the bank I bank with, no fees, pay no fees, no bounce checks, ain't no such thing, ain't no ATM fees, ain't no check fees, ain't no fees. Put it in you in an investment account and see, don't you have a big fat check come April 15th, okay? You don't need the government to hold on to your money. And the ones who participate in it's an illegal tax. They voluntarily participating in an illegal tax. Income tax is illegal to U.S. citizens. It's not no such thing. It's only for U.S. citizens who get their income from out the country. Okay? You can read it yourself. When I read it myself, I kept flipping back and forth. I said, okay, I got it. And this is in the code, in the tax code. It tells you where to go. Yes, people get frustrated by how many pages you got to flip and how many sections you got to dig down to get the fact. But the fact is, it's revealed. And what you end up concluding, if you believe your eyes, what you read, is that there is no such income tax for U.S. citizens. It would be no way that Texas could get away with not having an income tax if it was federally mandated. Trust and believe. Look how long it's taken for marijuana to be federally legal. Okay? It wouldn't be no 7 states get to just participate, and the rest of the 47 is just suckers and fuck. No, they are suckers and fuck because they not using. Hey, gardening BFF. This not the a gardening video, but I am gonna do one. It been raining cats and dogs here. This is stimulus party, just in case anybody wondering. I'm trying to educate y'all. nobody know when they last day. And I've been in a funk and depressed, being cooped up in this house. But I in a good mood. I was gonna do this video yesterday. I had set up my stuff, little stuff on the porch. I was red tea, honey. It was I say about 4 o'clock. So the sun was still out and shining down in my little old face. And honey, it started pouring down, wind blew my little plants and stuff all around. Oh Lord, it was a hot mess. So I had to bring everything in. And believe me, somebody with fibromyalgia bringing everything in, trying to get out the storm, wears you out. So I didn't do it yesterday. I did it this morning. So you can catch the replay if you need to. But I did discuss who get a check. You get a check. You get a check. Everybody get a check. And if you want to educate yourself, click on that link to the video I just put in the chat to you don't have to pay an income tax. So if you're a non-filer, you don't have to be scared to go for the stimulus. It's not gonna mess up your filing status or none of that. It's not gonna interfere with it. What it is if you didn't file it, you're a non-filer like myself. They want you to go to the website and use that non-filer tool and enter your bank information. That's basically all they asking for. They want your bank information so they could directly deposit that $1,200. They want to save paper. They don't want to have to send a paper check if they don't have to. And I don't want them to either. Quite frankly, I want the government to save some money off of paper. So everybody gets a check. So I was just reading off some of the scenarios, and this is coming. This is not what I said and what I heard somebody say. This directly off the IRS website. They list some scenarios, your situation. Okay, I spoke on the 20-year-old that's unemployed. You get a check. If you're a 20-year-old or full-time college student, for 2019, your mother claimed you as a dependent on her tax. Your gross income is below $1,200, and you don't need to file an income tax return based on that fact. But because your mother claimed you on your federal income tax, you aren't eligible for the economic impact payment and can't use the non-filer tool. It's gonna be your mama. It's gonna go to your mama. She gonna get the $1,200 and the $500. But you can work it out with you and your mama, how y'all split that up. The IRS will automatically calculate and issue your mama an economic impact check on her 2019 federal tax return. She will not receive an additional, she won't receive an additional $500 economic impact payment for you, the college student, because you're not a qualifying child younger than 17. So she would get it if you was under 17, but you're not eligible for it. So that's a segment. I seen a news report this morning on that. That's a segment that got left out of this. You get a check, the post-college student who don't need it more. Anybody that's in college and you see this video, I want put your super chat or your PayPal in there, and I will donate you just for the cause. That's how I am. I believe in putting in the universe what I want to get back. I feel blessed that I got something that I didn't have to work for, came easy. I want to bless somebody else. So if you a college student, you fall in that category. Okay. Hey Nicholas, how you doing this morning? If you're a college student and you fall in that category, where you're over 17, your mama claimed you as a dependent, and you had a gross income below $1,200, but you don't need to file an income tax return because your mother claimed you're not eligible for that return. But if you're a college student and you in that situation, well, regardless if you in that situation or not. But yeah, if you're a college student, that's what this stimulus thing left out the whole college kids. Where they gonna get money from? Where they little they the McDonald's job, they the main ones in the McDonald's and Chili's and Chick-fil-A. And so if you shut down the restaurants first, what you think they doing? They struggling. So if you in college, you trying to get that education, I commend you and I want to help you. Put your Cash App in my comments, either in the chat or in the comments when they reprocess this live, and I will donate. I would donate to your super chat or PayPal if you're a college student, because y'all got left out. What y'all gotta do is get involved with your government. Get on your legislature's ass, get them to pass, add an amendment to this bullshit, and acknowledge the fact that you need a check too. You need a check too, just like all the rest of the motherfuckers. You get a check, you get a check, you get a check. Press the gas on them. Get on that neck instead of getting on the neck of each other, tearing each other down. Get on the neck of that legislator. Pick up the phone and say, I'm a college student. I got left out of that check thing. I need a check. Okay? This last scenario, and this is directly from the IRS, so I'm not steering you wrong. If you married and support a 10-year-old grandchild who lives with you. Okay, I'm not married, but I just support a grandkids on a part-time basis. You and your spouse is both retired and you receive Social Security benefits. Each year, you and your spouse receive the 1099. Neither you or your spouse nor your grandchild are claimed as dependents on anybody else's taxes. And your gross income as a couple is below $24,000. You don't need to file an income tax. So you are still in the non-filer category. The IRS will automatically calculate and issue you a check for the economic impact payment based on the information listed on your SSA 1099. However, you qualify for an additional $500 for that child that you take care of. I know it's a lot of grandparents in that situation. They raising the grandbabies because the mama cracked out, they got or passed away or whatever. They got the grass. Hey, you be right back. Okay, welcome back anytime. You say you'll check your next live video. Okay, that's cool, Kareem. It ain't gonna be all talking about, but I do want to talk about it because some people may not take the time or have time to go read all this on the website. But anyway, this is a married couple who have a grandchild, have to take care of a grandchild. That's an example. You qualify for the $500 impact payment, but if the deadline is May the 5th, unless they extend it, you need to go ahead and get on that non-filer tool and put in your information. The non-filers enter your payment info here, and to get an economic impact check payment for you and your spouse plus $500 for your grandchild, you'll get an extra additional $500 payment this year only if you register in time. Okay, so it's a deadline for that. But don't fret, if you missed the deadline already, you will get it next year. You get that $500 check next year. You're married and support your 10-year-old grandchild who lives with you. You retired and receive Social Security. Each year you receive an SSA 1099 and administration showing the amount of your benefits. Neither you or your spouse nor your grandchild are claimed as a dependent. They will automatically, I already read that. Okay. Now, if you retire, you receive Social Security benefits, or you disabled. Each year you receive the SSA 1099 from Social Security showing the amount of your benefits. You have no dependent or grandchildren. You're not claimed as a dependent by anybody else. Your gross income is below $1,200, and you don't need to file an income tax return. The IRS will automatically calculate and issue you a $1,200 economic impact payment as proven by me. I got my check already. Check your account, see if you got yours. If you ain't got yours, check and see if you fall under these categories, why you ain't get it, because if you're a college student, you ain't gonna get it. But put the foot on the gas. You young. That's the time. You got that energy. Call your legislator, your senators, your representatives. Get them on your case. The IRS will automatically calculate your daughter. Oh, this is if you got claimed, you retired, and your daughter claimed you as a dependent when she filed her taxes. Because you're claimed as a dependent, you're not eligible. So if you was claimed as a dependent, you're not eligible for the check. The daughter is. The IRS will automatically calculate and issue your daughter that $1,200 check. Your daughter is not eligible for the $500 check because you are not under 17. So that extra $500 is only for those kids under 17. Okay, the last scenario, you're a teenager, you work at McDonald's. Had taxes withheld from your 2019 wages at your part-time job. Your parents filed an income tax on which they claimed you as a dependent and reported adjusted income of $65,000. Because your parents claimed you as a dependent, you are not eligible for the economic impact payment and can't use the non-filers tool. The IRS will automatically calculate and issue your parents, not you. Your parents gonna get that $1,200 check plus an additional $500 for you. So that's it. That's it. Back to the party. I was happy that I got mine, but I ain't been nowhere to stimulate the economy. So this is stimulus party. This stimulus party. Hey. Anyway, so for the most part, if you retire, you get the Social Security. You automatically get a direct deposit. Just be patient. You got a check coming. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to do anything. So I noticed in other people's chat there was some confusion to that. So the main thing, you get that extra $5 if your kids is under 17 and under. If they 18, you don't get it. But if you 18 and you didn't file, you don't have to file. You're not qualified to file based on your income being low, either zero or below 12,000. You get a check. So, hey, welcome to my stimulus party. Hey, now I'm about to put one up in the air like I just don't care.
Hi, I'm Rex Moore with the Motley Fool.
Oh, Lord.
A very crowded
These commercials are something. YouTube something
else.
else.
I can honestly say that there's one thing I'm seeing this year that I've never seen before.
Let me go back.
One technology that's responsible for so much of the industries and the companies.
Let me go back.
Today. That technology projected to be worth $17 trillion by the year 2030.
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
You tell when we want to hear music, we don't want to do commercials.
it seems everywhere I turned this year, 5G was somewhere in sight.
Hey,
Gangsta party.
hey, it's stimulus party. Hey, it's a stimulus party. Hey, anyway, I still need y'all to start my email. Woo! I gotta do this sign over. Oh no, your YouTube phone just broke. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, okay. I see you, Blue Lotus. Come on through. Come on through.
Hey,
Hey.
are you at the
Welcome
end?
to my stimulus check party. Hey. Welcome to the stimulus party. Hey. Did I get to listen to the Pain Body Subliminal? Oh shit, I missed that.
Hello?
You might go ahead and let me turn
shoot.
off this.
Okay, hello?
Okay. I can hear you, Blue Lotus. You coming in loud and clear. You in there? Ooh. Are you still there, Blue Lotus? You put the link back in here to do the body pain subliminal. Oh man, okay. Well, I'll go back. Thank you. I'll go back. My ADD self just forgetful, so please don't hold that against me. I'm just forgetful, but yeah, I would be interested definitely in a pain body subliminal. I got my earphones ready. I got me a new set of waterproof headphones. I can't wait to use. I mean, I'm so scared now. It's like even if they say they lifted the ban on being socially distant, it's like, can I go to the pool now? Do that mean it's okay to do that? But it should be okay because if they got chlorine in the water, you literally swimming in bleach. Unmute. I'm not. She not muted. She not muted. Okay. Let me see. No, see, I got a message popped up on there. It says she muted herself. I can't unmute it because she muted herself. Blue Lotus. I'm gonna give her a chance to come back. I'm gonna put the link back in there. Oops. That's not the link for the chat. I'm gonna put the invite link back in the chat. Okay. And let Blue Lotus try that again. Hopefully she can come back. Okay. You guys, when you put the pain body subliminal in, binge thinker. Anyway, that's another thing I decided. My contest ain't going too well. Get people to stalk my email. I've been wanting to get people to stalk my email. But one thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna redo these flyers, these two, because this needs to be on here. Stalk my email. And you can win this tablet, which is still to this day a glorified MP3 player. I've been trying to give it away, and it's only 5 people. But if it's just those 5 people, it's gonna be between them 5 come May 30th. Okay, I see you trying to come through, Blue Lotus. I seen it flash for a second. Okay, I'm gonna add you again. Here we go. Don't mute yourself. She's back. Uh-oh, it went back mute again. I didn't do that. Yep, see, I've tried to unmute and said can't unmute your guest because they chose to mute themselves. I don't know what's going on there, Blue. Oh, there, I got you. Okay, hey, good morning.
Yeah, I don't know. This thing, it just popped up.
Should we all learning this stuff? I went on and paid my money for this program because it's easy to use. I can be on two platforms at one time. I'm on Facebook and YouTube. And it's a good thing I do because you know they snatched my little video while I was doing the cabbage outside. Snatched it down. I had a choke outside.
Let me
and I'm like, it's whole time. Go ahead.
I'm gonna mute me for a minute and I'll be right back.
Oh.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So while she's muted, let's get back to the party. Hey. Hey. The stimulus party. Hey. 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 So while she going to unmute, I'm gonna put one up, some more up in the air, like I just don't care. Yes. Hey. And this other thing, I have decided anybody who asks for this book get to have it free. I will ship it directly to you. All you gotta do is stalk my email. Stop my email.
If you're tired of
And
reading
put,
about
ooh,
other
these
people getting rich in the
commercials,
stock market,
child.
this might be a good day for you.
Child.
The Motley Fool is off.
Out of there. Ain't nothing but against the party.
Stop my email. And put critical thinking in the subject. I will gladly sing this book to teach critical thinking as early as age 3. The brain games, teaching them brain games that matter, that last a lifetime. And I'm just gonna come on here on Thursday, so look forward. I'm gonna put schedule it way ahead of time, get a whole day warning. And I'm gonna make Thursdays for thinking. Yeah, Thursday. So I'm gonna have Thinking Thursday, and we're gonna be discussing this book. I got a workbook coming, so I'm stimulating the economy that way. I got a workbook coming because this is geared towards the younger child from 3 to 7. After 7, this baby is to them. Games in there is babies. So I got a workbook coming because when my grandbabies come back, believe me, they going back to school when they get to grandma's house. We gotta unschool them. Hey. Yeah, I can't see the link.
Okay.
Okay, let me pause this. Good morning, Empress. How are you? How are you on this
I'm
morning?
good. I'll be even better with some
That's
sleep.
great. Well, yeah, I got plenty of that. I can't say that. I'm tired of sleeping my days away. So I was excited seeing my bank account fatter, but I laid right back in the bed and didn't do nothing all day yesterday. Well, when I did decide to do something, catch just a little bit of the sun, it became a storm.
Yeah, I heard it stormed in a lot of places.
Yeah, we caught some of that. And my little plants blowed all on the porch, Lord child. It was a hot mess. Hot mess. Oh, I like your avatar. I like that one. Anyway, yes, I was just having a stimulus party because I didn't do nothing yesterday. I wanted to do this yesterday, but the storm took that ideal away. Um, so I'm doing it today. And I've already discussed, what the IRS says because I've been seeing a lot of misinformation. So I decided I'll just read from, because I realized my peoples ain't gonna read that bullshit. Um, so I orally said it for those who are auditory and could appreciate the scenarios that came directly from the IRS. Um, you can just go directly to the website, to the non-filers section, and this applies to those who are non-filers, don't owe taxes. You get a check. It ain't just for employed people. If you get unemployment, you get a check. But if you're a non-filer, they want you to go to that tool, use that tool to give them your banking information so you can get a check. So did you get a check yet?
You know I'm not getting one.
Why you say that? Somebody claim you as a dependent?
I don't do taxes.
Right. This is for non-filers. I don't do taxes either, Auntie. I have not since 1998.
Well, what do I have to
Every
fill
time
out to get one?
every time I tell my young people that, they don't believe it. They say, "Oh my God, that's 20 years." And I said, "Yep, it is." Watch the video. Let me put that link
Well, what
back
do I
in
got to
this
do
joint
to
tomorrow.
file for one?
You go in there as a non-filer in the
Going where?
non-filer tool on the IRS website, the government. Unless the only way you don't get a check is if somebody claim you as a dependent. Anybody in your family claim you as a dependent?
Mm,
If they do, they get the check. So it don't matter if they do, they get the check. Tell them to apply. Use the
mm,
non-filer tool. They file.
that's
I'm telling you,
yeah. I'm gonna
everybody
look
get a
into
check.
that.
I keep telling my son, he get a check. He get a check. He was upset because him and his company he been working for the past 3 years parted ways. That's why he took off and hit the road to Chicago. He wanted to see his family. I'm glad he did it too. We take some beautiful videos and photos, and I loved it. Getting to see all of my peoples that he went to go see.
Oh, they're back already?
No, he not back. He taking his time. I don't blame him. He don't have to come back. He ain't got to rush. Hey, bitch, think I see you. I see you coming on through. Let me bring you on through. This is my stimulus party. Oh, I like that. That's cute.
I just
I
want to
like
say this really
that.
quick. You know what?
Okay.
Not love.
Yes, ma'am. May love. But I don't mind nah. It don't bother me, but my family call me Nay. That's how you know you close to me. They say Nay. They
Nay.
say
Okay,
Nay
nay.
is short.
Nay love.
It's short for Naomi. That's trivia. What? How do you pronounce it? Nay. I didn't want to put a Y, and people already get me mixed up with Nay Rob. People be thinking people saying Nay Rob instead of Nay Love. It's Nay Love. How you doing this morning, Bench?
Okay, and yourself. I just want to say this really quick. The
Okay.
government does not want anybody self-healing. I can't drop any links. I even just put a message in saying that the government
it.
don't want us to self-heal.
That's why I ain't made no video saying it's corona or none of that. Okay. But
What do you mean?
best
What do you
believe I'm
mean by
gonna go
self?
in my kitchen and make a zucchini muffin.
And all it
Muffin.
says, yeah, and even that comment is not showing up it's not showing up in your chat, so it's being shadow banned.
Yeah. They
Wait,
snatched telephone numbers
wait.
too.
What do you mean by
So
self-heal?
just put it in the comments.
But what do you mean by what?
She had a link in there that probably is going to a self-healing website that's been identified, because they ain't letting the seeds out. That's crazy as hell. That's the evil and wickedness of the people that's in power right now.
The seeds?
And they ain't about
are you talking about the seeds, like I told you the other day they were going to start doing with the? Are you talking about the planting seeds?
Yes.
Okay.
They ain't putting out. They ain't putting them out.
Yeah, well, I told you that they said they were going to do it.
It's crazy. I'm glad I've been getting and harvesting seeds from the food that I eat.
They're afraid there's a food shortage. You know,
it ain't gonna be short over this way. My potatoes coming in strong. My onions lasted all winter. They came right on back. They never left. They was growing all winter long. And the oregano, that just shocked the heck out of me. I thought herbs wouldn't survive the winter.
Maybe
oregano.
That's why they snatched the cabbage video.
It's possible. It's possible, because what could possibly be violating their guidelines? There's people with whole smoking channels, okay? Whole weed channels. So it couldn't be the weed. And there was no music whatsoever. No music at all.
See, there's a lot on Instagram, because that's where I be getting the stuff that I do send you. I get it from Instagram. So because it's just whole, unless they shut down somebody's whole page over there,
No, my page not shut down. I just don't know how to use the shit. I don't use the phone. When I'm at home, I do not strain my eyes on that little ass screen. I'm on the PC.
But it's not that hard to use Instagram.
It is to me.
I mean, I know you told me to send you. I know you told me to send you a video, but I can't. I don't work like that. I can't. I don't do the machines like that. I'm not computer literate, so I can't. And I can walk.
Well, I put the link to that video where you don't owe income tax, so I wish people would wake the fuck up on that. Okay. You don't owe income tax. That's why I didn't get in trouble as a non-filer. I don't file. The only people who have to file is people who have profits and gains. Do you have a business and you had a profit? Then you have to pay an income tax. Do you have income coming from out of the country? Then you have an income tax. There is no such thing as income tax on U.S. American citizens' wages. And I always get people to think about it. Why would they tax her? That makes no sense. You exchanging for the wage. And believe me, if it's a tax that's legal, it comes out automatically. Don't the FICA come out every check you ever got in your hand from working? They don't ask you, do you owe that or not? Okay. That's what funds Social Security. Okay. That ain't going nowhere. At least not today. Social Security is a solid protected program. It's definitely going to be a last resort. Because people been paying into it for years. So FICA, you don't get a choice. It's like you can't go in there and say, like, if you do your W-4 form and you say you exempt from taxes, you can't say you exempt from FICA. Do y'all get that part?
Yep.
Class,
I got
you don't get to say that. Okay. That shit come right out. When you go to the gas station, you don't get to say, I'm just gonna pay for the gas. I'm not paying this tax, okay? And I'm finna roll on out of here. You ain't going nowhere. You gonna have to pay that tax. The income tax is the only one where they give you a choice of forms. And it's just so crazy. We've been brainwashed to do it automatically. And every form, if you read the form, all the language is voluntary. If you didn't owe it last year, you don't owe it this year. You're exempt. U.S. American citizens are exempt from income tax. The government don't run based on income. The government ran without an income tax for years, and then they legally passed the income tax in 1938. And it's still an illegal tax. It was not ratified by 2/3 of the Congress. It's a legal tax, and people are faithfully paying it, and it don't exist. It just don't exist. If you read the Constitution and the IRS language, actual book on income tax, you're gonna see that's who owe income tax. People who get income outside of the country. It's people here on a visa, and they make their money overseas. You owe an income tax, but not the U.S. citizen. And that money going straight to the Federal Reserve, just getting fat and wealthy, ungodly wealthy. It's ungodly that we paying that, and we ain't getting more for that tax. It's going straight into the pockets of private bank called the Federal Reserve. We at their mercy, in debt up the yang yang. And we can just keep on writing out money where we could get, you get a check, you get a check, you get a check. You can write checks to everybody.
I know everybody
But
got
you
their check. I said, man, I sure wish I got one.
you know that stimulus should come with the damn test kit. You know, that you can do from home and shit, where you can light all this shit down, sterilize your hands, you do it at home on yourself, where it don't cost no money for the hospital. How
Good.
about that?
Because darn,
That's
I
too
said,
much.
everybody get their little money. They go out and buy something.
Girl, I bought some. I bought StreamYard. That's how I stimulated. That's my contribution. I seen Viewers of You. Shout out to her. She the one made me check when I seen she got her stimulus. I said, well, damn, let me check. Do I got something? And I had something. So I was happy. But she recommended some masks on hers. And I'm not gonna recommend that same thing. Because I did go to the link. They wanted $40 for that same thing, and I found something comparable on Amazon for $17. That's
For the
breathable. That's what that drives me nuts. This little blue mask, man, I be sweating, so that shit make me more paranoid. And if you got anxiety and you smoking weed, you going in a grocery store. And I'm just thinking about my pores is open. I want to go home, but I need my toilet paper.
So that's what you got your That's what you got your what you call it. You use your stimulus money to buy a mask.
Yeah, I sure did. No, I actually had coins in the bank. That's what it looked nice to see that comma in my bank account, because that don't happen. That don't happen.
You should have had them throw my little dreadlock wig in there and my other tarot card.
Oh, how much is that? Well, we could discuss that privately. I might specially bless you. Just because on GP. Hit me up on Messenger. You know, you could call me. I had one of my followers call me yesterday just to check on me, and I said, "You realize I'll be going off on everybody who uses that Messenger as a way to call me." Oh, I've been snapping ever since that thing was implemented. But now it's crazy. Now I'm so glad it exists at all. Hey, Slide, what's up? Now y'all know what this is, but I'm through with the information, so it's party time over here. This the stimulus party. Hey, hey, hey. So I stimulated the economy by buying StreamYard one more month. If I had it like that, I'd do it the whole year. I just go for the whole package.
It's not free. I thought it was free. Or is it?
It is free if you just broadcast from one platform. Now, but see, I got people that follow me on Facebook too. So I get to bring them both in.
Now, me going live, I can like now, if I wanted to go, say right now I wanted to do a video live, I could do it live.
Yeah.
Well, how
for free.
I haven't done that yet.
You can go live for free, even if you under. That's what the big deal is about StreamYard. You can use StreamYard if you under 1K. You don't have to have 1K following you. You can go live and free, but you only get to go from one platform. So whatever platform you choose,
YouTube. Okay.
Could be Facebook because they compatible with all of them. Twitter.
Okay, because I got some things. I've been working out some things. I've Child, I put all nighter with Tracy in them last night and the night before last.
Ooh wee.
You want to talk about lit?
I bet it was. Bet it was lit.
We did.
Up.
We did. I don't know if it was. I think it was 7 or 8 hours last night. And
so these commercials, this is crazy. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't know what the YouTube think they was television. Go ahead.
It was very interesting. Very interesting.
So what was the subject? What was the topic?
Child, let me see. Let me divide the nights up. Let me see. Well, we started off with that crazy Shireen and what happened at because Shireen now all of a sudden she's stalking Tracy. So, you know,
I sure did see somebody thumbnail with Shireen stalking. I said, hell no. Who is that? Who was that? Was it Tommy? Somebody had a thumbnail with Shireen and he has the thumbnail.
Well, now Tommy did talk about it, I think, too. So Tommy might have had a thing on there.
I tripped. I said, "Oh my goodness, what went down now?" That is evil, Ben Thinker. That's messed up. Where they won't let you put the links in. That's all right. You can put it in the comments still and stalk my email. You just send it to my email. I'm trying to get y'all to acclimated to contacting me at this address. Matter of fact, what am I waiting for?
Now you know what happened?
What?
The night before Tracy, we were on StreamYard. Tracy got kicked out. Computer froze, got kicked out of StreamYard and everything.
Yeah, I heard that viewers of you was helping Tracy out and somebody else got mad about that. That's crazy.
Okay, first of all, I think I don't know if the lice head man, I don't know if that was him. It's who was saying that, but that is not even what happened. And that was last week. People are still talking about that because that was last week.
Okay, I'm gonna put the link back up for you. Hey, I don't see how they gonna keep VS off the internet. She gonna come back as a tool.
Man Pam helped Tracy out last week, or it might have even been the week before, and all she did was tell her how. She told her one button to push, and that was it. So I don't understand.
I'm just saying, cause controversy, because somebody had a big old pissy fit made video about it. I'm like,
I think it. I know somebody did.
I wish somebody get on my case because I give you some information to help you.
Yeah. So, but that was like last week. But no, she got booted off, and the show we kept it going until about 5. I think about 4 or 5, and we was like,
but child, my hips just cringe when you say that long. It's pain and right now. The hardest thing I'm doing is sitting down. People just don't realize.
So, but it happened to somebody else yesterday. So we're thinking it was just
what happened to somebody else.
Somebody else was doing StreamYard and they got booted out. So I mean, it's just something that we think just happened. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I want you to contact me, Binge Thinker. I put my email address in the comments, so you can boot that out. So just send it directly to my email. I do check it. Anyway, this is the stimulus party.
I've been
And
wanting
I'm
cake since yesterday.
I'm finna, oh my God, my Lord. My friend tagged me up to a zucchini muffin. Oh my Lord Jesus.
I've had one of those before. They're good.
I haven't, but it looked scrumptious. Oh man, I don't want to show her name. Let me see. Let me do a screenshot. I'm gonna do a screenshot. And it. Anyway, it looks scrumptious, and I want to make it. Okay, and stimulate the economy with that one. Okay. Yes, I do indeed. Yeah, my friend sent me a She know I love zucchini, and I'm getting ready to put my zucchini seeds down too, because we've been having some good old rain. That's what it needs, and that zucchini need that whole yard.
I
And
don't know,
I've
but
been
don't y'all got bad storms coming up?
might I have to check. It's possible. Um. Anyway, I'm trying to show y'all this uh chocolate zucchini muffins. This shit
Oh wait a
looks
minute,
good.
okay, see no,
Chocolate zucchini muffins.
yeah.
Yes, that looks scrumptious. Okay, save. Okay. Ooh, can y'all see that? Ooh, ooh, yes, God! Oh my God, yes, Lord! Jesus, that look
Nah,
good.
I
Yes,
pass.
I want to make that.
I pass.
I
That's
want
too
that.
much chocolate.
Yes, I like chocolate. I like chocolate, and I got zucchini. I want to use a different way. So yeah, send that. Hit me up directly in my email. They be on some shit. They chop down both of my community pages. Um, and they do kick out numbers. They want telephone numbers be in there. So that's another reason why I read the IRS what they said directly from their website about the checks. You don't have to have filed income tax. That was the misinformation that people say. Well, you gotta file income tax. No, you don't. You can be a non-filer. You make as long as don't nobody claim you as a dependent, but you don't file taxes. You get the check. Go on the IRS. Use the tool, the non-filer tool, into your info so they can send you a check electronically with the quickness. Okay, I got mine. I'm trying to help you get yours. Now, if somebody claims you as a dependent, that person is going to get the check, and they're going to get an extra 500 if you are under the age of 17. If you're not, you don't get that extra 5. That's how that goes. So, Shireen and VS need to take a break. Yeah, see, if I had a court date, I would be laying so fucking low. Y'all would have been and thought I dropped off the face of the earth, and I walked right in there on court day with all the evidence, okay, to prosecute and win.
Yeah, well,
Uh,
I think that Shireen was gonna call herself showing her and Tracy's text messages on another content creator's live, but or their Patreon rather. But
oh, no kind of antics. That's what eliminates your case. That's what everybody. That's what I got on everybody.
And what happened was Tracy said, "Oh no, So Tracy got on there and did it herself. You know, she said, "You not gonna sit up and show
that ain't no better."
You,
Tracy doing it ain't no better. I'm just gonna speak up, just like Demetra. She came up with a good idea. I'm gonna say it don't matter. Doxing is wrong. Hashtag don't dox.
That
it's
wasn't
wrong.
doxing. That wasn't doxing.
If you put people information out public, what was it?
It was a conversation between the two of them. She was getting
a private conversation.
She was getting ready to take the things to her other to SB, and that's what he was gonna do. So, you know, Tracy was like, you know what? Well, here, I'll do it. No big deal. But that's not dox. I don't think that falls under the definition of doxing. Reading somebody's
what y'all call receipt. It is. If you use it maliciously and to defame them.
She wasn't trying to defame her. She was just beating her to the finish line.
Hey, like I said, this thing they call receipts, that's not my thing. I keep that I keep them, but they for court. If somebody fucks with me, they for the courtroom, not entertainment. But it is what it is. It's become the norm, and that's the world your kids, well, my grandkids got to grow up in.
Yeah, I mean, but you, first of all, like I said, the woman wasn't wrapped too tight. For once, I will say,
none of them are. That's the killing part. And every time my kids kind of call me crazy, I always say, I think I'm the sanest motherfucker in this room. And what you think I think about y'all then? You gonna call me crazy? Yeah, I'm crazy. I got your crazy. Who rap tight? That's that's a few and far between these days. Oh, a whole bunch of motherfuckers not wrapped too tight. They just ain't been officially diagnosed. That's all that's going on. I'm official, so I'm standing in mine. I'm ADD like a mother. I will forget.
Oh, and then Nicole Tyler, she just jumped on her live last night. You know, half cocked, not knowing everything that's going on. She just needs to sit down somewhere. She
I tried with Nicole. But she's a dingbat.
A lot of people tried with Nicole, you know, and the only true friend she's had was Tracy. And for her to get up there and talk about, I mean, she's still talking about Tracy.
I disagree because I ain't never talked about her like they talked about her.
Like about who?
I think I'm a better friend for
Nicole Tyler.
Yeah, Nicole Tyler than most of the people that came across her path.
No, but Tracy did not start with her. Tracy left her alone, and Tracy had told her, you know, before she came back from Atlanta, she says, you know, if you feel that our friendship is going to somehow hold your career back, that's okay. I'm okay with it. You know, the next thing you know, she's up on her platform making videos talking about Kwani and Tracy. It's time we must depart. She did that for 2 days in a row. If that wasn't some foolishness, that wasn't necessary. And then Tracy says, I'm not going to drag her. I'm not. Until I forgot what Nicole did. And then that's when Tracy drug her. And then she still left her alone. But Nicole goes on and half cocked. Like Nicole's sitting up there saying that stuff that we were saying over in Tracy's chat that just wasn't true.
They say if you can't say nothing good, don't say nothing at all.
Go ahead, say it. Go ahead.
I'm at a loss with her. I'm just at her age and her profession, the way she conducted herself. I mean, hey, if that works for her, God bless her.
Who you talking? Who, Nicole?
Nicole Tyler, yeah.
She's
not what I would consider a role model, somebody I would like to follow. So every time she come out,
I had told her last night, I followed her until I found out she was a Trump supporter. And that was enough to leave a bad taste in my mouth.
Part don't bother me at all. She can support him if she wants to. I'm for the right to not have to worry about getting beat up. My son, I think somebody bashed his window as a hate crime in his car because he had a Trump book in the back seat. I'm the one suggested him to get the book because we was discussing that. We had just voted. And both of us was mad about the election. I got a video up about it on YouTube on Fast TV. If a black person want to be a Trump supporter, they got a right to be that.
Yeah, they
without
do.
me.
They do, but I have a right to not want to have anything to do with them if they are, because that was just, and I found that out at a time, early on when the election.
I didn't even know that till Oracle said it. Said it.
I knew it because I used to faithfully watch her, and she said it, and I was like, "Excuse me, what?" And then I was done with her. But yeah, but the thing of it is,
I'm not done with that.
The thing of it is she can't really.
I'm done with somebody because when you repeatedly prove yourself to be less than smart, I can't roll with you. So that's all it takes for me. It takes more than being a Trump supporter, doing less than smart things.
And I said, I said last night, I said, now where is she gonna go? I said, because she's done made her way around to the whole sector of YouTube. Nobody else is gonna want her. And nobody else gonna want her. I mean, you want to team up with her?
Her musical talent. So I mean, I'm at a loss. Hey, loving my hair, how you doing? You catching the video? Stay safe. Thank you. I appreciate you popping in. I'm at the end. Basically, we just veered off. We veered off the stimulus party into the YouTube streets. We fell off a little bit. But this is the stimulus party.
I gotta read you this because this is gonna make you laugh right here. Let me put this. Something I'm getting ready to read to you. Oh, I can't do it on here. Let me get my other phone because this is really gonna. First of all, let me tell you this. It pissed me off to no end that darn Jay Wilson was sitting up there making fun of Breonna's weight. He was making fun of her weight.
All people knowing he was a fat ass. I hate people like that.
She's got some kind
By
of.
By the way, Breonna, bring your fat ass over to my website. I got a legitimate website where you never have to worry about them kind of insults waiting for you, honey.
Anyway, he was she has something on her back or whatever, and I don't know if it's infected or if something. I don't know if something. I mean, I don't know, but he was just talking about her being so big and that she can't reach back there to scratch it because she's so big. He talked about how she need to quit eating cakes and chips in her
He
bed.
petty as
You
fuck.
don't
I
know
don't
what
like him.
goes on in her bed, and he knows her bed is just dented down in the middle,
I
one
tell
big
you,
old
my
dent.
soul,
I
I'm
mean,
struggling to reach my ass. Fuck him. Okay, I got white baby wipes to help me do the job. Fuck him. He is a disgrace too. He another one.
I was
I
so
used to
mad.
watch until I seen how fake and superficial he is. He a big old hot hypocrite mess.
I mean, I just couldn't believe it. And these women were sitting in his chat and they thought that was funny and that was okay. I can't believe I was upset. That upset me. Now I know it didn't upset Brianna like it upset me, but it upset me. I didn't like that. And who the heck does he think he is to even do something like that?
How original. Like nobody else to call her fat or big. Ha ha woo. It ain't even funny. Whatever.
Oh, I know what we did. The night before we talked about the King of Pain doing this Surviving Wiley series that he's doing. And it's a bunch of bull.
Surviving Wiley.
Yeah. So these alleged rape victims that he got
Lord.
that he done raped.
Oh no. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's too deep. I want to keep it on stimulus. If you want your stimulus check, you get a check. You get a check. You get a check. You get a check.
Surviving Wiley. I mean, have you ever?
Huh?
Surviving Wiley. Have you ever?
I could survive Wiley. I like Wiley.
No, the insinuation that do you really believe Wiley raped a couple boys?
I can't say one way or another. I'm an objective person. I don't make a pass no judgment unless it's proven in a court of law.
The man is jealous. That's all there is to it. Now, everybody's got their little Patreon thing.
I can believe that. I like Wiley. Long as Wiley like me, I like him.
Everybody has their Patreon, right? And they're different.
Yeah, I ain't doing that with mine. That's the thing. I don't like them tiers. Matter of fact, I'm about to change to a whole new other web. I ain't gonna say new. I've been owning it for years, but they wasn't ready for me because they didn't have video capability. Now they do. So I think I'm gonna go back to the program that I spent good money on. And it's a lifetime license. I don't have to pay no monthly fee like I'm doing now.
Well,
they do videos.
Most people have just the 2 tiers, okay? Most of the people.
I don't like the tier thing at all. I don't like the tier thing. I just want it to be one thing. Period.
Okay, but listen to me. Everybody has most people have at least 2 tiers, okay? Jay Wilson has 4. Let me tell you what they are.
My God, and I've seen what he was charging for. And you know where I seen it? I seen it on Lipstick Alley.
Did you see what he was charging?
Hell no, who the hell gonna pay you $50 for any kind of advice at all?
But did you read what Do Jesus $1.99? You get a shout out in the video, regardless of a super chat or not. He'll just shout you
out. Says no, I won't be a member.
Like on the radio, like the DJ, you might shout you out, okay? Then for $5.99 is Do Jesus and the Father. And what that includes is,
No,
you know,
Sister
shout
Wilson,
outs,
no, ma'am.
live
No,
streams,
ma'am. No,
live
ma'am.
streams, questions and answers. Then you got the
No, ma'am.
do Jesus, the Father and the Spirit, $24.99.
They got so much nerve. Oh my God.
But wait now, because you know with that you get advice from Jay Wilson. He's doing life coaching sessions, okay? And
I see that. I told you I seen it on Lipstick Alley.
But for $49.99, you better praise them. I was
sat down.
I said what? And now look.
Sat your ass down.
This is why I don't.
But anyway, I hope he used his stimulus check wisely.
Yeah, he used it to buy a washer and dryer. Now look, this is why
he
used
it to donate to somebody, one of them college kids, instead of the college trap. Donate to one of them college kids who can't get a check because they over 17. They just shit SOL. Bless one of them, my brother Wilson. Bless one of them. I plan to do it.
Well, look.
Why don't you try that?
He's so quick. He was saying people they mad because I got membership. What you talking about? Folks started doing it too.
Everybody can get a membership.
Everybody.
If you like games, like Slide Jones, he was in here. I don't know if he's still here. If you're a gamer, I saw him do his little gaming video, starting up, learning how to do it. It's a thing. People like to watch gamers or play it live stream.
You don't even have to. You don't even have to do the gaming thing now.
Right, you don't even have to do it, but you can designate it and get you a membership day one. You don't have to have no 30,000 people.
But they giving them to them. You know, like Brianna has it. Brianna has it.
And they are gamers. They are actual true gamers. I remember VS and them. They had their whole little section in a game room. They have open platform. Talking shit about us.
Now here's what I want to know. Well, first of all, I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe Nicole Tyler's a nurse. Now you done seen everybody on YouTube in that sector within the last 2 weeks get the membership. Why are you sitting on your channel saying it's a scam? So you know you just
that's how I skip all of that mess. I have a membership on my own platform that I own. There ain't no question. I ain't gotta share it or split the proceeds with nobody because I own.
She's saying it's a scam. So so she's not gonna do it because it's a scam. So you mean to tell me you see the whole sector is getting it, and you're saying it's a scam? That's dumb.
I think everybody should be allowed it. That's the crazy part. It shouldn't even be no set privilege based on any number of people, because if you just only get 2 people in your chat, but you sharing quality information that people want and appreciate, tip the person sharing that. You know, they took the time to research and, you know, bring it to the camera, bring life to it. You know, everybody should be able to get a tip.
And now here's my next thing. Unless she did it today, I'm wondering when Fi gonna do hers. You know, because she told everybody, you know, they only do that for people who, you know, like me, who has like over 20,000 subscribers. Well, no.
Whatever.
But what I can't understand is why Shalina hasn't done hers yet. She hasn't done hers yet. And I'm just curious why she hasn't.
I could kill you.
And then
donate. I'ma still say to that, or like she like to say, donate one of them super checks to the college kid, like Flo Becca. That would show what a woman you really are if you a real bitch. That's what I say. The college kids don't get shit. They the main one sacrificing. Can't work long hours because they got school or they got kids. And if they don't got kids, they can't be nobody kids. They ain't claimed on nobody else's taxes. They can't be because they in school. And they don't live in their mama's house. They own their own. They got a little apartment piled up with 3-4 more kids in the same apartment. They don't get that check. So donate to one of them kids in school. Give them a check, one of those super chats. That's my challenge for the day. With your stimulus check, stimulate the economy like that. Get them college kids a check.
I don't think she gets stimulus check because she don't work.
Who? You don't think you get?
I don't think Shalina gets stimulus check. She don't work.
Shalina?
Yeah. She don't work, so I don't know. I don't know if she's gonna get one or not.
I don't know. She done went from prophetess to real estate mogul, moocher, somebody who been in jail all his life and didn't know better than to give you 50,000, and you still got a link going to your business that you have. Shocking. But you do have a link to Patreon for some bullshit doxing, though. Okay. Leave a tip. You like what you got in the information in this video. Leave a tip. I do have all my appropriate links in the description. But I'm about to come up after this video because I want to stand up and make me some chili to go with this mango salsa. Ooh,
did you say make some chili?
Yeah, I love chili. And I eat it with my mango salsa.
You know what? I was thinking about that last week. I haven't had chili since my mother died.
I just bought a 1 can because oh my goodness. My aunt, she called me her favorite. She loved chili. She the one made me like chili like I do. It's her. We had a chili day. I forgot what day it was. Wednesday or Friday or something like that. Chili day. And I always ate chili with her. And it tastes good with mango salsa. Ooh, yes, Lord.
Yeah, I haven't had any since my mother died. That's been 3 years.
Fresh vegetables from the garden. Yes, God.
Oh, so it's already made everything.
Already made in there, and I want to add some chili to it. I just can't take this PC in there with. Just go to the desktop. Okay, y'all. I'm glad I got anybody to join. I'm coming up out this one and get back to. I'm a foodie.
I want. You know, I want some cake. I haven't seen them balloons and stuff. You know, that's what they call it.
I want some muffins because I got 2 zucchini. I want to use up.
That's subliminal messaging. I done seen the balloons. Now I want some birthday cake.
Them muffins look like cake. That should look good.
Nah, I can't.
Well, see, I know what the zucchini bread tastes like, so I can see that easily.
Hey. Hey, did you know that there's a new federal law where there's programs that'll pay homeowners to go solar and cut their energy bill?
Oh yeah, I've been giving people out that information. In fact, I'm gonna start working on my website for the solar. information because I'm bored with the rest of the stuff. I'm sick of it. I'm not an entertainer. I'm sick of the YouTube streets. I want to push forward and put out disseminate the information out about that. I go to the town meetings. I was in this city's latest webinar, and I complain about the main ones who need it is not getting it. People like me. I got an $830 bill. That's crazy.
Yeah, there's no way.
My check ain't but 9. And I should be the first in line to get energy efficient, okay? So that our little poor little dollar don't go out the window in inefficiency, okay? And believe me, I got it as efficient as I could possibly, because you know me, I'm gadget lady. I got lights that cut themselves off, okay? Everything plugged in one outlet. And I'm ready to go ahead and build my own system on the ground. One I could take with me. I don't want it on the roof because I'm sick of that bill. I'm sick of it. If I do anything with my stimulus check, it's going to be investing, okay? And so one of them, okay? I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. If I don't do nothing but get the water off that bill, I'll be in good shape. But $800, I'm glad my stuff would be cut off now because I ain't got it. The only thing saving my neck is that because of this COVID stuff, they not doing any shutoffs. That's the only thing got me skating all the way to April. Usually my shit be cut off by April. And I go all summer without gas. That's why I barbecue so much. Hey, mama be barbecuing all the time. Mm-hmm.
I never noticed that. I never noticed that. I guess you
believe me. Go back to the old videos, Flat for Life. Mm-hmm. Had barbecues because lights was off. That one where I'm bouncing in the snow. Heat was off. I mean, water was off, not heat. Water was off. That's why I was out there getting snow so I could flush the toilet.
Y'all don't have any like senior apartments or anything like that?
They do. I was on that waiting list so long, but we getting ready to move. I don't want to live alone anymore. I didn't like my grandbabies leaving me. I mean, I like having a yard, and I was looking forward to them, being out here gardening. But they not gonna be here this summer. I'm ready to go. I don't want to be here no more.
Yeah, but go where though?
To Bloomington, because it's better internet connection. I wouldn't have the connection problems I have here. This is a 100-year-old house.
How far will you be from your son,
antenna out on the roof, I ain't gonna never get good connect in this house just because of the structure, the materials it's made out of.
How far away would you be from your son though?
In Bloomington?
Mm-hmm.
He want to move with me. I want to move with him.
Oh.
I don't want to be by myself no more like this. I don't like it at all. I still want a tiny house. In a perfect world, I just have my tiny house and go wherever they go. I don't like being away from my youngest one, especially. But I know he's staying in that town because he wants to be with his child. I get that. So I want a tiny house so I can hibernate with my southern people during the winter, and then I could come back the rest of the year to the rest of my family. And not be. I don't want to be stuck permanent nowhere no more. Unless I'm renting the land, I'm the owner.
Yeah,
I want to be on the other side of the equation. If I own this house, I stay. But I want to move to Bloomington. I've been saying that. I got videos of me there on the train. And I was going to move into a senior building there. Because they tower, they had a big backyard. I was like, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The old people got the tower, And they had a big old swing because I love having a swing. I used to have a swing on my back porch. And when I lived in my house in Hazelcrest, it had a big old blue swing and a tower in the yard right there. I know I would have zero connection problem. So I like Bloomington better than Springfield. Springfield, it's annoying to me. I do understand that they maintain the historicalness of this town because it is Lincoln Town, it's Lincoln land. So they, sticking to that, old charm or whatever you want to call it. But it's hick. I mean, you can't be from a town where the taste is what's happening and look forward to the Springfield Fair. Ooh, the fair.
I don't know why not.
People are going to be walking around here with the whole gear from Lincoln time. And the ladies with the big ass hoop skirts, you know what I'm saying? They was walking around this whole time. I freaked out. I came out. I thought I had went to another dimension because I wasn't thinking Lincoln land. I was thinking slavery time. I said, oh my God, Lord, what's happening here? What kind of town is this? And then they explained it that it's a big deal where they imitate Lincoln's funeral. I see you that video. you one of the few on my real name profile under my real name. I'll send it to you on there where they was all over town in this big ass dress. I was like, I didn't get no warm feeling and historical reminiscent. I was thinking, damn, did we go back in slavery? And that shit missed me. It was freaking me out. And they explained that they was, a whole mock celebratory thing of his funeral. Because the tomb, I live by the tomb, where he's actually buried. And they do a whole little thing, parade it's crazy. I mean, it's historical. And it's a thing. People come from all over Illinois, from the other towns to gather and do that whole little thing. But when you from Chicago, that's corny to you. In fact, that was a little creepy to me. Seeing all them dressed like the slavery time. That looked like massa. And I didn't see no black people. I guess I did. I seen one. I'll take that back. I did see one. But that was it. And I thought I was the only one thinking like that, but this older lady came up to me at the bus stop. She was like, what is this shit? What is going on? we go back to slavery time? I said, no, I don't know. I ain't know what was. I thought it was just me thinking like that. She was thinking the same thing. She was older than me. That was so funny. That was so funny. And I finally got up the nerve to ask him. Just walk up to him and ask him, what the hell are y'all walking around with these outfits on? This shit is freaking me out. I mean, they was all over. They was on the bus at the bus stop, coming out by the bus fulls. Coming off like the bus full in this get up in this gear time. I was like, okay, so this ain't a play now. You know, I could understand it was just one school bus came off and they all dressed like that. It was the whole goddamn town. They was everywhere. Oh, my Lord, have mercy, Jesus. Anyway, it's a thing here. On this death, the day of his, his funeral, they have the procession and these folks dressed in that
I'm not
gear
surprised.
from the time.
I'm not surprised at all.
I got it recorded. I'll send it to you on my family page. I didn't know what was going on. It was freaking me out. I put a crazy looking face expression on my face when I did it too. Because it was crazy to me. I didn't know what was going on. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna get up out this video. It has died. Enjoy the chat. Thank you for the hours. It's slowly but surely creeping up. Child, by the time I get all the hours, they'll move the line up. You have to get 100,000 hours to have all the practice. That's crazy. They gonna lose a lot of customers because they already losing me. Facebook, man, they done really upgraded again. Did you update your Facebook account?
Somebody had said something about that, but I didn't see anything.
When I logged in, they had said, we ready to upgrade this shit. And I clicked yes, go ahead, upgrade it.
No, I never
got nice.
Nothing asked me.
It's nice. I like the upgrade. They gonna lose all they, base to Facebook. Who would have thought? And Mark Zuckerberg, crazy ass Data. Don't he look like Data on the on the Star Trek? What is it? Was it Star Trek? Data.
Data.
Wasn't that Star Trek?
It was Data.
Generation. Yeah. That motherfucker look like Data for real, okay? Mark Zuckerberg. His motherfucking ass look like Data for real. He called all of us dumb fucks for opening an account on his website with your real name and picture, and I agree with him. Like, that's true. I can't believe people are actually doing this. That was freaking me out. But I was like, yes, they are. They really are getting on this website, being public with their real name and picture. For real. I didn't get that. I didn't have no Facebook account right away. In fact, it took a niece of mine. My sister called herself being so strict with the access to the computer, and it was her daughter that invited me to Facebook. I was like, okay, keep it real. There's only so much you can limit. That didn't stop her from inviting her auntie to that damn website.
Where did it tell you to up? Is it in the app that it tells you to upgrade, or?
Yeah, when I logged in, I logged out, and when I logged in today, even the little icon, for the tabs, it's changed. It's a lighter. It's an upgrade. I like it. Anyway, y'all, I'm finna get out this video for real.
Okay. For
real. Thank y'all for joining me. I appreciate it. It was Stimulus Party. Catch the replay. Catch the replay. Peace, y'all.
Okay.